and we're going.
Yay!
Welcome back to another role-playing adventure as we continue our little side quest across the known world to go pick up some Pegasuses for our little hamlet. I have taken the map, and we are now looking at the total journey and the amount traveled. Our little hamlet is down here, and you guys have traveled. It was like a week a couple days on foot to the City of Wisdom, and 1 day down the river. And so I need to ask you guys what you want in terms of adventure. Now that I've shown you the overall kind of journey, because this is a trading ship and she's got goods scheduled for different places. So she just
hmm
picked up a bunch of wood right here. She dropped off some iron good and picked up some wood. And I actually need I need probably Christoph. No, Cookman owns the boat, doesn't he?
I do own the boat. I can delegate tasks, though.
Okay.
I,
But it's your ship, so it's your investment. And you've got 20,000 gold worth of goods, and you've just
hmm
done your first thing. So I'm gonna open up the not the Eastern Territories, the Adventures on the High Seas, and we're gonna see how well you did on that trade.
Oh,
Um, and then we are going to also see, um, we're gonna see how well you did on the trade, and then we're also gonna, if you guys have any skills you want to throw that way in the trade to affect the economy, then that would be the time to do it. Those of you who want to follow along with your own books, we are on page 30/31 of the PDF file of Adventures in the High Seas to see the market price of your first trade. Before we do the final roll, if anybody
I
can think of some modifiers they want to do, now's the time to tell me.
have a modifier of adding the Necromancer OCC. Okay. I don't have anything. I don't think. Are you talking about like skill rolls that we could make that could potentially help us out?
If there's anything about your characters that you think would make you better merchants,
Hmm.
now I'm listening. I'm all ears.
These are mundane goods. They're not magical.
So the first trade is ironworks from
Okay.
the Dwarven Smiths, from Dwarven Smiths in the City of Wisdom. You dropped it
Okay.
off in a mining town, in a lumber town.
Yeah.
I'll move over to the more detailed map. Okay.
Would knowing the Dwarven language help us in this instance?
No.
What
Okay.
about math?
Math might be very helpful because that's kind of economics. So
Ah,
if you see on the map, the town actually called Oldwood is a lumber town along the
mhm.
bridge. You can also see your very first battle is marked. All right. This page is actually
Nice.
like your guys' maps, and you're putting down little wooden tokens to track. So you took iron goods from Wisdom about a day down the river to Oldwood, and you're exchanging iron goods, nails, hinges, the kind of things that building on the highback plains, which is kind of the Palladium version of the Wild West.
Mhm.
Um, building, that's really crucial for being able to build society and maintain little villages across the plains. Um, and then you're picking up what here is very common, which is lumber. And then the next goal is to take that lumber up to the port of Bolon in Lopan, which is where the Eastern Kingdom's shipyards are. Eastern Territory's shipyards are, and make a trade because shipyards always have a demand for lumber. So that's kind of the merchant schedule. Now you guys have the money; you can just pay everybody off, and if you want to make just a bolt, make a dash for your destination, you can do that, or you guys can continue the trade on the way and try to build up resources and have the ship pay for itself. You guys are the owners. You let me know, but this was the consignment, right? You had to drop this off.
Could I donate the goods to the captain and let him take care of that?
Yeah, you can delegate. You can delegate. That's fine.
Oh,
Um,
it's not just delegating; it's a straight up gift to say, "Here's $20,000 worth of goods. You handle everything. I am just along for this ride."
so the cap.
Captain
To
Kane,
do that, so Captain Kane then asks, the ride to where exactly? Are we going straight to Byzantium and you don't want to trade anymore and so you're buying me off? Or is this still a merchant ship and doing merchant business and working our way there?
you do your merchant business. We'll make any stops along the way that you would normally make. Make it reasonable. We still want to be able to make it all the way up the river to uh, go to Lopan, and then do the Great Canal over to the Great River, out through Haven, around Blethrad, and the majors there, up to the Empire of Byzantium.
Okay.
Byzantium? Is that the right?
Byzantium. Yep.
Yes. I'm getting
Okay. Uh
real life lore mixed up with that.
Other votes? Is that okay with the rest of the group? So
Yeah,
the
we do need consensus.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Right. I have a campaign question for the group. Are you guys interested in blowing through, like just doing the encounter rolls you can, or are you interested in kind of a Voyage of the Dawn Treader story for this trip? Like, do you want me to be building small adventures in each stop or a major encounter, or are you kind of just wanting to get there and get home again?
My vote is that every time they stop for a trade mission, that we totally don't have any responsibilities taken care of. That we have a very similar adventure, um, excursion along the way where we're like, all right, we'll meet back up in how many ever hours, and then we go off and do our thing with the understanding that they're not gonna leave us behind.
Yeah. That I would enjoy that. It's about the journey, not the
Yeah.
destination.
Okay. What say you, Mr. Scarrett?
Uh, I I don't really have an opinion, I guess. I'm
All
okay
right,
with whatever.
we've got 2 votes yes and 1 vote. Hey, look, a squirrel. Um, so regional adventures it is. Duly noted.
Hmm.
I will still. I've been meditating on something over the week. I think I will still allow you guys to do encounters. I just may follow up encounters. Bad encounter rolls may be rewarded with fate points.
Ooh.
So that we'll keep some of the traditional role playing vibe to our journeys.
Okay.
That sound acceptable?
Hmm.
Yep.
So a little more chaotic than the we go into the sewers, we can expect to fight rats, safe kind of thing. We could actually get ourselves in some real trouble.
Yep. Give me one.
Do the magic analysis. It's nice, nice.
Okay. Um. Your next. So this was day one worth of sailing. Sailing really is a pretty efficient way of it. There's no more efficient way of water is the most efficient way of moving mass amounts of stuff anywhere by like an
Hmm.
order of magnitude. Um. She's still currently because they don't have a lot of they don't have any elves on board. They are only running during the day, so she's only sailing like 9.5 to 10 hours a day. Because then you have to anchor so you don't run aground or run into any other trouble. If she had elves or a night vision enabled crew, she'd be able to run all day.
Mhm.
But that's kind of where we're at. So it's an 86-mile jog along this border wood, which is basically a um oh, I was originally going to call that town Woodbury. I like Woodbury much better. We're gonna name that town Woodbury.
Not old one.
Woodbury it is. So let it be retconned and so let it be done. Um I'm thinking probably encounter rolls. I think every hour is not realistic, but I think like morning, evening, and night might be more realistic.
When you
What do
say
you
night,
guys say?
night is when we stop and camp for the night and sleep.
Anchored. You're the anchor. The
Anchors.
ship anchors.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. For
Does,
morning
does
and evening, we are traveling that entire time. I'm guessing.
Yep. Yeah. So it's
Mm.
basically like a roll every 40 miles and then every stop kind of a thing.
All right. Yeah, I
Does
like that.
that sound fair to everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Sounds
way
good.
more fair than an hour. Absolutely.
All right. First encounter roll going through the woods.
I'm gonna put this one on Scarlet, if you don't mind.
Yeah, we missed you, Scarrett. Here's your reward.
Well, you guys don't want me rolling
Oh, I
Well,
do. I absolutely do. I don't know what you're talking about.
it.
ein Moment.
Okay.
D20, correct? Or is this a percentage?
Yes,
D20.
it is.
1 or a 2 is an encounter.
7.
Ooh, all right.
So beautiful day, sailing along. See. I think I have some images for this too. I do. I mean, I could spend a whole lot of time describing what it looks like to you
That's
guys,
cool.
or I could totally cheat with Grok. I vote the GM cheats with Grok. Um,
Yes.
so you've got your typical sailing on the plains, and then you've got sailing through the wooded portions. It's all very pretty. And next encounter roll as you do your second day as sailors in the world. I think our fearless leader should fearlessly lead.
That would be
Did Kristoff drop
be
out?
Chris, be Christoph. Yeah.
He's there technically, but I don't see him trying to talk.
Oh,
And he's gone.
he probably had that weird thing. There's an error that if you mute and then you close out or you like tab out or something like that, it makes so you can't unmute.
You
Oh,
might
so
want
if
to.
you mute and tab out, then you can't unmute? That I didn't know that.
That it only happens sometimes, but I've had that happen. So if I drop out and I come back, usually that's what it is. I keep hitting the button and it won't let me unmute.
If you can hear us, Kristoff. So I'm doing encounter rolls normal, but that doesn't mean we've dropped the fate mechanic. So if you guys get bored, or you're like, wow, this would be an interesting place to get into trouble, you guys just pipe right up and I'll hand out the fate points and wreck people's days left and right. I got no problem with summoning Godzilla on command.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can hear you now. And it is your turn for
Yeah.
the encounter roll.
All right. My internet just completely cut out, but yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
gotcha.
3.
Ooh.
So in the evening, you sail quietly by a watching tribe of orcs. And the captain would really, really like to be out of the woods, so he's gonna push through till the absolute last minute before he docks. We're gonna actually have one more encounter roll today.
Okay.
Cookie Man. I believe it would be on you now.
Oh,
Oh.
3. All right, so the river jogs north, and then you take it out, and and the forest falls away, and you're back into sailing in the wider world.
Okay.
That could have been bad.
So you see a nice wide open Great Plains sunset.
Woohoo.
Are you guys establishing? Are the heroes establishing a watch in and of themselves, or are you just trusting the ship's crew to keep watch at night?
I mean, I've got night vision, so it probably wouldn't hurt for me to hang out at night and help the watch.
Well, everybody needs sleep, but so people would be
Right.
like standing guard for 2 hours or whatever shifts between the party. But I just want, like, on general principle, is there a player character on watch on the deck, or do
I
you
would
guys
think
sleep
so.
and trust the crew?
I have my dogs, my 2 dogs.
I would probably say yeah.
I don't think it's a lack of trust. It's a, hey, we're just another able body that can join the effort.
Hey,
Fair.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
fair enough. And you guys are getting to know the crew a little better. A handful of officers, some cabin boys, some midshipmen. Like, there's 6 carpenters. There's the ship's marines to guard them. All right. And so that's day 2. Making good progress.
Yeah.
All right.
Day 3.
Oh, heck are 1B20, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Whoa.
shite.
3-3-2. Wow. We were gunning for a fight apparently in this dangerous wilderness.
Distract us.
Mayhap. Mayhap another tribe.
So as the river takes a jog south and falls off the wind, um, one fate point for everybody.
Ooh.
You say ooh, I say ah, crap.
It wasn't 2 fate points, so ooh is right.
A series of grass mats are thrown off of the Old Kingdom portions, and a small horde of goblins pull dugout canoes from concealed slit trenches and start dragging them to the river about a couple hundred yards ahead of the flounder. So they're getting ready, like,
Interesting.
up here.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we have a ranger who can start shooting at them.
We necessarily know they're hostile.
Um, they're wearing armor and they've got a lot of weapons, which also describes most of your friends, but
I was
How
just
wait,
say that,
how 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 many of them are there?
war party looks to be like maybe 19, 20.
Okay. Interesting. They have
maybe
bows?
we have.
Did we cut Kristoff off there?
I didn't hear him. Poor internet. Hmm.
He hasn't dropped
Yours,
off roll 20.
right. Did you say that that they had bows among other things?
Um, they're about half a mile away, so you see some bows here or there, but you can't be too sure.
I have I have the eagle monocle.
Oh, why, yes. In that case, silly me. Why don't I just tell you everything right now? Batman
Yeah.
over there. Bows, shields, swords, and spears.
Okay.
So definitely more geared up for battle than some kind of fishing.
Mm,
Yeah, you don't see any trade goods or sacks for trade goods.
gotcha.
Well,
Uh,
nothing but empty sacks. So that seems a little more plunder than, purchase.
Uh, Character sheet.
for fly as the eagle, can I do that on a horse?
Do you guys remember what happened when you tried to get Flash onto the ship?
I mean, it's a smart animal, right? And we have somebody that can speak to it and say, "Hey, would you like to fly through the sky for 10 minutes?" No,
Can,
an hour. An hour.
can I pick my swimming animal for my ring?
Swimming animal? The
Oh,
swim is a fish?
you
No,
don't
no,
get all
no.
your equipment though.
I
I can.
have my metamorphosis ring, but we never picked what bird or what swimming animal was going to have.
Oh, that's right.
You absolutely can pick your swimming animal.
I'm
Mm,
thinking like big old nasty alligator.
Okay. You the alligator stats are in the monster and animals. They're go for it.
nice.
So you guys want to anchor the ship and send the heroes ahead to fight the goblins? Is that what I'm hearing?
I would like to make the horse and the paladin fly for an hour to where even if the paladin falls off, he can still save himself, and But that if Kristoff is okay with it, I think that that'd be a great plan to send them as a vanguard. I can,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
We're
could try to figure out other plans as
you
well.
you are relying on Daryl to talk to Flash using his psychic powers.
Yes, I would like to make sure that everything is okay on that end before we do this. So
We we
I need
we
I need Flash to be on board.
we can always also use the weapons on the ship because it has like a ballista and arbalists.
That is true.
The ship has marines to do that.
That it does.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're gonna fly the party out to fight the goblins before the goblins can hop on their canoes and paddle out and get to the ship. Okay, I
I can
just
only.
need Daryl to spend the ISP to talk to Flash because I'm really looking forward to that conversation.
Hold on, I'm trying to copy alligator stats real quick.
No worries.
So I don't have to hunt them down every time.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I think you're probably more badass as a human. And didn't you buy a ring of flies the eagle?
Yes, I thought of it and I'm putting down the information so I have it.
Okay, but you're probably gonna fly along with everybody else.
Yes.
Okay. These
Uh,
poor goblins. You're being hideously unfair.
ISP for talking to animals. Commune with animals. 6 ISP. Okay. Why does my cursor look? Does anybody else have a cursor that basically goes invisible on the document?
You can change that in Windows settings. It is in Windows settings though, under cursor.
Mm.
Is it the cursor thickness? It must be.
It's actually cursor type. So you can if you pick the inverted one, then it'll go the cursor will turn black on a white background and white on a colored black background. Yeah, I had to do that too. And
Inverted.
then there's a related one for documents.
See if that fixed it. Yay! Thank you, Bruce.
Welcome.
42.
The English major uses his powers of Word document. All right, moving right along.
36. Okay, so I'm down to 36 ISP. And what was I doing to the horse?
Talking to him and convincing him that it's okay for us to cast Flies and Eagle on him so that he can literally fly through the air with
Okay, so
Kristoff on his back. Yeah.
I'm going to attempt to explain to him that we have magic that can basically make him like a Pegasi temporarily.
No,
how often that
come
would
on, come on. You can role play. It's okay. You can act.
be.
It's all right.
I can't act all that well, Bruce.
Right. Well, you turn your power on, and the first thing you hear is, "Oh, thank goodness! It's been positively dreary down here. You have no idea what poor conversationalists the pigs are."
I believe it.
I've never been a role player, Bruce. I don't know why you're trying to pull this one on me.
To make you suffer, your suffering causes me joy, Scarrett. What part of this is unclear? I figure you would have got on by now.
What's the horse's name again? I don't remember.
Flash.
Flash.
You say that to his face? Kidding.
Well, Flash, I do have an opportunity for you to have a whole long chunk of conversation with me for an extended trip, but you'll have to let us make it so you can fly temporarily.
Oh, great. I get locked up in some waterborne hell stable and everyone goes insane. Wonderful.
Not insane. We do have the capability to make it where you can fly. It is temporary, but how many besides your cousins, the Pegasi, can say that they've flown for horses?
Wait, you're serious?
Dead serious.
Dead? As in violence?
As in completely serious.
How positively smashing! Listen, you insufficiently legged person, do whatever you need to do to get me out of this hell stable and, bring me to where the action is.
Okay, I will let the rest of the group know. We will be down to get you in just a bit.
Positively smashing. Yes, the horse has more class than your entire party put together. I've decided. He was a bred horse. You guys are just accidents.
Oh.
As I get upstairs to Kristoff, it's like, you are aware your horse is an arrogant prick, right?
No, I can't speak to him.
Well, just FYI, he's a classist, arrogant prick.
What a terrible thing to say about to the paladin's best friend in the whole world.
He is down for the fight. He is, if he properly understood me, he's perfectly willing to fly because he doesn't want to be down in that stable, which, understandable, kind of dank and dark down there. We might want to find a better option for him, if we want a little more cooperation from him in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably a good idea at some point. Well, I guess that just means getting a bigger ship.
Be on the deck.
I only have the one ring that has flies and eagle on it. I don't see anybody else having one. You have the metamorphosis ring on you, but I didn't see anything from her. I didn't see a movement ring on you. Scared. So I can cast it on the paladin and his horse. He can cast invisibility.
I totally bought a ring of fly as the eagle is the kind of thing that you offer a fate point to declare.
Could do that.
I could also just turn into an eagle and with my ring.
But you lose all your. You can't bring your equipment with you. That's the whole
Yep.
thing. Is it doesn't come with you.
Right.
I'll pay a fate point to declare that I bought him one.
Okay.
So I'm down
But
to one
like
fate
he
point.
can be cheap. I'm gonna make him have it anyways.
Yes.
All right. Name the aspect that justifies that.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I could spend one because
Oh, I'm
clever.
a proactive teenage idealist in this situation. I feel like we should be prepared to handle this.
Christoph, are you saying you want to buy a fly as the eagle ring for you and your horse?
That might not be a
Oh.
bad idea, so that I have my own. Because
Okay.
clever and resourceful demands resources.
So
I'd
you pay me a
point
fate
out-
point, and you have bought a pair of fly as the eagle rings. Then,
Ooh.
and what portion of your horse's gear is fly as the eagle?
Probably his barding. I don't know. If I make that fly.
Well, but he's not always in his barding, is he? Like, is it his saddle? We have a
Yeah,
saddle of
probably
fly
his
as the
tail.
eagle.
Wait, he has one he can use himself?
Well, of course not.
That
Horses can't talk. That's preposterous.
he whinnies and literally starts levitating. Fine.
No, it's a magic. It's a magic word. Sir Matthew has to say the magic word, but the magic word applies to Flash and not Sir Matthew.
Can I just point out that this is going to be hilarious the first time he does this in front of the Pegasi?
I suggest yip yip.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I am totally
Okay. You're the knight with the magic saddle. All right. One
So we
magic
have that.
saddle and one magic ring. And
Can I make a suggestion rather than the saddle? Why not his bridle? Because those have got rings built into them, so that would make it even an incognito thing. That even when the horse is not geared up immediately for riding, he still has the option to go bareback and fly if he needs to.
don't make me give you fate points. That's clever.
That is a good idea. I will do that actually.
I don't know what I want more, the fate point or the XP for a clever idea.
Well,
I have two different reward systems. The brain is breaking.
you realize a bridle has 2 rings, and each of those rings can have up to 3 enchantments.
Ooh.
So you get an armor of Ithan?
Give the horse noiseless. Well, he already paid a lot of money for that barding, and Flash has to look good in front of his friends.
Yeah, but as SDC, I feel like the armor of Ithan with an
Anyway, I will leave that for you guys to. I will leave that for you guys to ponder and retcon.
Okay.
But the ring and magic of the bridle and ring of magic flight for Sir Matthew is accepted, as is the ring of Fly as the Eagle for Mr. Scarrett.
Thank you for the ring, Cookman. I'm still not marrying you, though. I am not.
He just provided the fate point. You have to pay for the ring.
Oh, I thought he said he would pay a fate point to say he bought me.
He paid he paid the fate point to cajole your character into buying the ring.
I mean, you have 4.8 million in credit. I don't think that it matters that much with
All right, you doofs. Why don't you place your characters on let me move you to the map. We're gonna move to plains. I should move you all to the plains. Plains battle map.
invisibility 10 minutes 3 times a day. Ooh,
He's over there
nice.
planning the perfect bridal for that horse now.
It's not my horse. I have a griffin, pair of griffins, but they're back in the village. They don't need anything.
So there's 19 of them, but you guys are only half the player character party, so I'm gonna just map out half the battle. So I'm only gonna you're only gonna have to deal with like 10 goblins.
Oh, okay.
That's
Representative
nice.
battle.
I'd like to point out that I would already have my stored out. I would have cast invisibility, fuel flame. Yeah.
Okay, you're invisible, and then if you fuel your invisible fiery sword.
Mhm.
I don't think it's possible to make fire invisible.
It's not. I don't
No,
think it's
I think you
possible
can
to
be
make people invisible.
invisible. I think you can be invisible, but I don't think the fire is going to be realistically invisible, particularly when you're super flaming it. At the very least, you're going to be this walking mirage of superheated air around your invisible sword.
That does sound cool.
It still gets a negative to being
I'm
hit,
not
does it
taking
not?
away your negative. I'm just saying it's not like they're not going to not know you're there, because you're noticeable. They just
Oh,
can't see you.
yeah. That doesn't bother me one bit.
So players, southwest corner, please.
Southwest corner. Nice. Um,
Daryl will have his bow ready. I don't know if I'm going to go invisible right away or not.
you're not coming up invisible? Okay. That
Yeah.
gives them something to hit.
Smallville will have his sword and shield ready.
Well, I suppose that is Smallville could be the quote unquote distraction, and Cookman and I come up invisible, and I'm actually invisible, no mirage or anything, so that could be useful. Yeah, I'll go invisible.
All right.
You guys are hideously unfair. I want you to know that.
I approve.
Okay, you land so as far as the goblins know, they're being attacked by a flying knight, and the fly like 4 people, and they outnumber you guys all like 5 to 1. So 10 goblins come to attack the incredibly vulnerable Sir Matthew.
Yeah. Very vulnerable.
I still have my. How long does my speak with animals thing last?
Only a couple minutes.
Oh, I wanted to listen to Flash kicking ass.
I think the rule of cool extends to that. I need to grab a writing utensil. I'll be right back.
It has it on there. It says 2 minutes per level experience. You're at level 2. Level 1. You're still level 1, so the 2 minutes, yeah. And so, all right, real cool.
So, who else thinks we should find a way to get a magical translator for Flash?
Ooh.
You can actually just spend it again and listen to Flash's battle.
I mean, I
Magic
know I
Translator
could
would
spend
be
it again.
fun.
That'd be kind of wasteful on the ISP.
It's only what, 2? Or is it 6?
6, yeah.
Your call. The running flash commentary will cost you 6 ISP.
There's a there's got to be a magical item for that. I have to swear that there is.
It's not a standard one, but you could probably order one from an alchemist.
That passively has it on all the time?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
So happening.
Not your horse. Yeah, I get it.
Initiative.
Initiative it is. Do we get a plus to initiative being invisible?
Those of you who are invisible, I will give you a +2.
Nice. That is the only +2 I get for initiative ever, so.
So I get a total of +5.
I get, because I'm on horse, I get
Initiative.
+3.
You do need to make your horsemanship paladin check higher percentage to give Flash his own attacks and actions this turn.
Oh.
All right. Higher
Ugh.
percentage. I leveled up, so that is a 54% chance.
I'm beginning to think that Daryl has ADHD.
Why?
Because I just rolled a 7.
All right. I made it under.
All right. Flash will be fighting this opening turn.
I got an @1. Congratulations.
And Cookman's.
All right.
Yep.
So 4 +3 for Smallville. Oh,
Do not literally do that. It'll cause problems. Ein moment, guys. I have to mute for just a moment.
Jawohl.
okay, that's just. My game may or may not be. Oh no, my internet's dead again.
You can always just roll it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my dice.
Okay. We have summoned the virus-proof random number generators.
Okay, I is back.
Nice.
Smallville's going analog.
Yep.
I'm assuming that we're going to be without Roseboro tonight. He was gaming online last night, so I'm thinking that he and his wife are doing the Valentine's Day thing today.
That would make sense.
Yep.
Oh, I got a 9, I think.
You win initiative.
That's getting a little
Nice.
Should I roll for my horse as well?
No, you and your horse are one. Aw.
I like that.
Did you pay the 6 ISP for the running flash commentary or not?
Yes, I will pay the ISP.
I will provide the running flash commentary. Sir Matthew, you and Flash get to go first. Oh, a target-rich environment. Point me towards danger. I'm ready. I didn't know they came in bite-size.
All right. So I think me and Flash are gonna probably go for this group in the center because there's the most of them there.
Hey, diddle diddle, straight up the middle it is.
Yep. I'm gonna go after yellow.
With?
My long sword.
Okay.
All right. So
Roll
that
the
is.
strike.
Oh. Yeah. So it's a +8 to strike. Oh.
Is that considered a diving or swooping attack?
27 to hit.
I think he had the right idea. I think I'm going to go analog.
Not a bad idea.
27 to hit.
Yeah, almost
Okay,
in
I've
that
got
20.
I've got a shield. I've got a 7 to parry. It's theoretically possible,
Yeah.
but it doesn't happen.
All right,
Damage.
so 3d6 plus 12 and plus 6 for being on horseback. So that's plus 18.
3d6 plus 18. Oh my goodness.
Don't you get an extra +2 for the flying?
No, he's not flying. He flew over here.
Oh, okay, but then he landed.
Yep.
Oh,
Flash wants to be on the ground. Just trust me, it's a horse physiology thing.
okay.
23.
Okay, you swing and nearly hit the Goblin Mercenary as he drops 23 STC from the near miss.
Now it's Flash's turn.
My
All
goodness,
right,
when did I get this many D20s?
he's going to do a front kick, so that's plus 4 to strike. I'm just going to roll this analog.
There's my
A 6. He got a 6 to hit.
Blocked with the shield. Armor? Where did I get armor? Get back here! You are my crunchy nugget. I will stomp you into a mud puddle.
Oh, so worth the ISP.
Yes, definitely.
All right, all the goblins in the world now swarm Sir Matthew.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so terrified.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, it's not quite yet. Daryl gets to go first.
Alrighty. I was distracted by clicky clacks in a bag. I've already got my bow out. I guess I will take a shot. So that's a roll to strike plus
At
3.
whom are you shooting?
Let's go for green.
All right, topmost green, and attack away.
D20, correct? Yes.
D20. And you're what, plus like 8 with that longbow? Plus 6.
Base roll is 13. I get a plus 3 to attack with my bow. According to the notes, our initiative on invisible was supposed to be plus 3 for initiative.
Okay, but you still
Okay.
beat the goblins, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I just noticed it now. That's all. I'm not on horseback. That's damage anyways. Bow. I don't see anything extra about.
So if you look, I
Plus
actually put
3 to
your
strike.
totals. I actually put your totals in your character sheet.
Yeah,
Total plus 8 to strike, plus 9 to parry, 420 foot range, 46 plus 16 damage.
okay. So that was a modified. Can't math. 20. Good lord, my brain stopped working. Jesus. Okay, 18.
You rolled a
Mod-
13 plus
Modified
8,
21.
modified 21.
Why is that so hard, brain? I am missing a lot of my D6s.
You definitely hit. 46 plus 16.
oh, that is a good chunk of change.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are very scary.
Five, 10, or no, yeah, 5, 10, 14, 20, so 30. 30 damage.
All right, so it goes from 51 to 21 STC in first hit. Well, first near miss. And the arrow reappears in your hand.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, it totally doesn't reappear because it's. Oh, actually, the arrow does. It leaves you. It becomes visible,
Yes.
and then it teleports back. So the arrow is now visible.
Oh no.
It doesn't turn invisible once it's back in my possession.
Nope.
Anything that leaves it after the spell's been cast is just visible, unfortunately. I
Bummer.
know. Sometimes
Yeah, the goblins are totally not going to be freaked out by the suddenly appearing magic arrow that teleports and hovers in midair, pointing at them menacingly.
I mean, I could grab a different arrow and not.
What a really shitty effect that is. I mean, come
oh,
on.
that's true. You have a dozen arrows. You could just grab a completely different one.
Yeah, so then it
Absolutely.
floats in midair.
Yeah.
Target here, target here.
Yeah, there's drawbacks to both ways.
Yes.
But it's still an amazing, opening sniper shot kind of a thing.
Absolutely. Whew.
Now the goblins attack.
Okay. Well, those three goblins shout, "Kill the arrow!" and go to attack the arrow, which is kind of you, but they've got penalties. So +6, -9. So they start stabbing the air around the arrow randomly with their shield, with their spears.
I never said I landed.
How high up are you?
Let's say 6 feet.
Yeah, they got spears. They can poke up 6 feet. That's not a problem. But it looks like it really looks like a terminally ADHD version of a piñata party, as they're all trying to swing their spears to kill the magic arrow. First incoming attack is an 8. That's under your armor. Next is a 3. That's under your armor, and the next is a 6. All under your armor.
Ooh, you could simultaneously attack one of them. Wait, how many attacks do you have?
He only has, I think, like 3 shots with the longbow. He's level 1.
Ah, yes, 3 shots. But they can't defend against it because they're attacking. You're simultaneously attacking them.
Yeah, I do kind of like that idea.
Okay.
So you just have to roll above a nat 1, and
Well, they
you
have
win.
armor as well. I mean, they
Oh,
have
they
an armor
do.
rating of 14. But he's got a
14.
+8 with that stupid buff.
18.
Yes.
Okay. You hit him again. I'm assuming you're still shooting green.
Yep.
Oh. All right.
And that would be
Howdy.
Hello.
16.
Hey, welcome.
Yeah.
Feel free to drag yourself in.
Sorry,
27.
gentlemen. I had a Valentine's dinner date with my wife, and it went a little longer than expected. So
Totally
Hey.
called it. Yep.
I will
No
take
worries.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
that's for later.
Ah, okay. Monk trauma.
Mhm.
9
And
months from
Kristoff is
now.
also not married, so they're moving right along.
9.5, 10-ish months from now, there's going to be another baptism at Roseboro Church.
Well,
Hey, this
that would
Diet Pepsi is fresh and is cool and refreshing.
that'd be
So we're sailing down the river, and
Mhm.
goblins popped up ahead and started to drag canoes. And the party decided to be proactive, activate rings of flying, and just hurl themselves through the air to the goblins to get ahead of the ship and fight the goblins on their ground instead of on the ship.
Ooh.
So go ahead and place yourself and roll initiative.
All right. Let me find myself. Let me get my dice out real fast. Kind of scrambling to get everything up and running.
No, no worries. We're always up for a little monkey violence. Let me add a couple more goblins.
Yes.
Oh no! Rolling for initiative. That is okay. That's an 18, but I have a +3. I think. Let me look at my document. Let's see.
Kitty cat.
That's not my character sheet. That is also not my character sheet. There it is. Initiative. Didn't I have an initiative bonus? I could have sworn I had an initiative bonus. Oh well, guess I don't. 18 for initiative.
Okay, yeah, you totally get to go.
Oh dear. See. And now these programs are trying to open up in front of me. 18 to.
Handsome boy.
Okay, so do goblins don't count towards fey creatures, do they?
Oh,
Oh.
technically no.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
So no
No.
triple damage to goblins.
Pop them like grapes.
Didn't you learn your lesson last week about that?
We're not on dark sand right now.
True, you're not.
Ooh.
Double check.
So
You
do
double
these
check,
ones
you're
have
not.
these ones have modifiers on them?
No. I've
Okay.
just ran out of colors.
Okay, just verifying because I was like, oh, if one of them's already damaged, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, dream on.
I mean, I will. Thank you very much. All right, so I have +7 to strike because that's disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah, and I have 4 attacks. So let's.
Hey, you're still just level 1, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm level 1. I'm gonna declare
Oh.
a power strike. So I have to roll an 18 or more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 13, which means +7. That's a 20. So that's power strike.
Yes.
22
gosh.
strike.
All right. +7 to parry. And goblin rolls 23. Parry.
Gosh,
Oh.
All
So
right.
they're fighting shield and spear. And so he gets his shield around in time and protects his goblin noggin.
Okay, well, I'll get another power strike in eventually, and I'll be able to disarm him.
And in Gobbly, he promises to cook your huevos before he eats them.
Oh.
Well,
Goblins tend to be kind of crude.
those are some spicy huevos rancheros.
Vatos.
Why is it spicy?
Mmm.
All right. The pastel pack of goblins shout, kill the dinner, then the two legs will be helpless. And they all go after Flash.
Oh no.
How could they?
Not after
Flash
Daryl-
apparently doesn't speak Goblin.
Daryl does though.
What?
I'm currently able to hear the horse and understand the goblins. Can I shout a warning to the horse?
Sure.
I shout a warning to the horse. Hey, watch out! They're going after you. Also, they think you're dinner.
Dinner. He actually splutters. You've never heard a telepathic splutter before, but you now have. Right, and
How many attacks does he have?
3.
3.
Okay.
All right. Goblin spears come in at +6. 14 to strike from Pink.
All right. He's got a +2 to dodge. I mean, to parry.
Dodging takes an attack.
Yeah,
and-
so I meant
and- Sir Matthew can parry, but
Oh, I can parry. Oh, that's a plus 15 then. 31.
Golly dang.
That fairy needs more.
Ha! You think I let you? You think I spend my day between his legs for nothing? Have at you, says the horse. Next attack comes in at a 21.
26.
Third attack comes in 22.
33.
Jeez,
Final attack comes in at a 9.
26.
Neener.
That's right. My servant will kick all of your asses individually or in the collective. I can conjugate both. Not being able to see the invisible fire warlock, the rest of the goblins decide that Badger is insufficiently ventilated and they should poke him a bunch.
Goodness gracious.
Incoming attacks +6. Goblin spears. So this has got to be the most kung fu fight, So because you've got one guy like spinning his staff all over the place, defending from attacks from like 3 different directions, and he's got to be turning around and doing kung fu stances in order to be able to even see all those directions. He looks like a Heidon Gumdo kata, except spear. All right, 17 from Pokey the Snail Boy.
I have +10 to parry. Let's see what I can do. That's a 14, so that's 24.
18 from the Burly Goblin with the flex icon.
Modified 20.
26 from the skull from Peppy the Skull Goblin.
Let's see what I can pull off. That's a 17, so that's 27.
Nice. 16
Man, barely script.
from the Green Goblin.
That's a
I feel
modified
like
19.
there's a copyright infringement going on there, but we'll skip right past it.
Modified 19.
12 from the Blue Goblin.
That's a 14. Oh my gosh.
Nat 20 from the Red Goblin.
So I have to get what, 25 or
27.
More?
27 or better.
Dang. Oh, please roll high. That's a 17. That's a modified 27.
Nice.
Holy
So
shnikes.
there's a furious clacking of spears and spinning of staves and poking of pokey parts, and Badger is an untouched badass in the middle of the storm of hyperactive 3-foot-tall ADHD violence.
So right out of Monster Hunter International.
Yep. And Scar has been completely invisible and ignored, and it is Cookman's turn.
Yes.
Fry him.
So I'm just going and double checking to make sure that I have everything down correctly here. So I have fly as an eagle. I'm invisible. The invisibility from the weapon states for how long?
Was it 10 minutes?
I believe it is.
More than enough time.
Do the boots?
So only the first 60 melee rounds of combat.
The boots of fleetness don't count towards flying, do they?
No.
Do they count towards superhuman speed?
No. Yes.
Interesting. Cool. I didn't write that down as one of the things I was talking to you about. But
Okay.
I do have superhuman strength, armor of Ithan, fuel flame, and flying of the eagle, and the invisibility. So that's 10 minutes, 60 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. The only one that I cast last minute before we get within range of them would have been armor of Ithan. And mirror image. I
Did
forgot
you?
about that one. Sorry.
I don't remember you telling me you cast either of those.
I was listing them and you interrupted me and said yes, yes.
Oh, okay. All
Oh,
right. I will allow it. Oh my goodness gracious, golly gosh.
You saw him from we saw him from a half a mile away.
Yeah, you did.
So multiple image is 3 minutes as well. It
You're
provides me with
invisible. So multiple invisible images is not going to actually help.
you said that it's a mirage. They can tell that I'm there. I still get the bonuses, but that this also provides extra bonuses for initiative, +2 to initiative, +2 to dodge, and +1 to strike. So they see mirages around them creating images as well. The exact same. Every time I make a movement, it's mimicked.
I'll kill you all.
This-
It's death by shopping.
saving throw. Potential viewers are able to see through illusion and identify the person. But their rolls against magic are at a -6, and so they basically have to roll. Would be a 12. They have to roll via 12, but their rolls are -6. So that's the only thing that you'd be able to go against with this one. But yeah,
All
I mean, when
right,
that one didn't actually change anything.
make your attack.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fly at the closest one. Oh,
Blue
he's right
Goblin.
here. The blue
Yeah.
goblin. I don't have to really do a whole lot then at that point. But
No, they ran right past you and turned their back to you to poke Badger.
Okay. That's +2 to strike with that one, so that's it's an 8, a 9 with this. Okay. So attack D20 plus said 9. Yes. I get 21. He is a minus what to me being invisible?
He doesn't get a defense. He doesn't see you coming in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, okay. So I hit him.
Well,
Schmack.
because he has there's no possible defense. He's got his back to you. The
Yeah.
thing that is possible when there is no defense possible, right? When somebody's like tied up in a net or something, is called death blow.
Yes,
And
death blow.
death blow does use up all your attacks for the melee, but it does do double damage straight to hit points.
Oh, okay. So I'm doing the 76 plus 19 that's times 2 because of fuel flame, and then another times 2.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm going to use whatever that math property is and just say that that's times 4.
Yeah.
Got some crispy critters on the way.
Oh man. Well, this should be directly to hit points. I like this.
Don't count on it happening a lot.
Okay.
Is there a massive goblin on the map now?
It's a splatter across the hillside.
Badger gets covered in pink mist.
Doesn't my fuel flame just like make it so that it's not like blood? It's just like
No.
it cauterizes up and burns it? No? Okay.
You can't cauterize that much fluid. So you cut the goblin in half from noggin to nuts, and completely bathe Badger in ichor and body parts as Blue goes splody by and is simultaneously rendered post-mortem and medium well.
I literally bisected him symmetrically.
Yes. Well, nobody's perfect. You're maybe off by 2 degrees. So if this was a Japanese cutting contest, you'd be, going home in shame. But he's not a bamboo mat, and a mission frickin' accomplished.
Well, Scar's OCD kicks in and he swears under his breath in Japanese.
Question: Do the other goblins have to save from insanity?
No, but 2 of them did make their save, so they now notice Scar and they can go fight Scar.
It could be like a save versus horror factor, you would think.
Yeah, something like that.
Assuming there was, well, no, they're fine. And I rolled.
Bruce is like, this is
It'll-
already too OP. Stop. Quit finding loopholes.
If you want me to start scaling bad guys to your shopping abilities, I am more than willing to.
It's one
No, we
person's shopping
enjoy
abilities,
the
and
game how it is.
Did I read that right as 188 points of damage directly to hit points?
Yep.
That's what I'm reading.
Okay. I will just take that into account when I'm doing future encounters. I will.
Yeesh.
Yep. No problem.
sorry guys, that was it's a rebound TPK next time.
Oh gosh.
It'll be fine.
I do feel like anything you throw at us is
Yeah,
literally gonna get
Cookman,
it's that with that fire.
your character is so amazing that I now consider him a character in a story I'm telling.
You're saying that I wasn't before? You're like, check out this dude. That's like,
No.
Just keep in mind.
He said in a story he's telling.
You have
That's
now been
oh.
promoted to Adrian Campbell's story plot status.
oh no.
If only he had these powers in and of himself and not with his rings. Oh man.
Yeah, and pickpockets and pick locks are both skills. Anyway.
Hmm.
Get past my guardian stones.
All right.
Which I do
Top
have.
of the order, attack number 2. Sir Matthew is up.
No, I thought Daryl was before me.
Actually,
No,
I thought
Daryl. Oh yeah.
Roseboro
No.
rolled
Yeah,
really high.
Roseboro got the 18.
Oh, yeah.
So Badger,
Yeah.
second attack.
All right. Let's see. I guess I'll face this guy. Yeah, Mr. Snail Goblin, I guess. And let's see if I can. So I have +7 to strike, declaring power strike. Let's see what I got. That is a 19. So 19 to strike.
26 to parry.
Gosh darn it.
What?
Come
Oh
on.
my good. That
Goblins
was
are tiny,
wow.
goblins are annoying, but goblins have physical prowess bonuses.
And shields. Shields help.
And shields. Yes.
Yep.
Shield and spear is just in formation is just kind of really annoying like that.
Talking. It's almost like
Sir
it was
Matthew.
used since like. All right. Wait. All right. I am going to continue to attack yellow.
Okay.
So first, that's a +8 to strike. 21.
Nice. Ha! 11 to parry. That totally hits.
All right. So that is 3d6 plus 18.
Yikes.
Yes.
Oh, and my game froze again. I'm just gonna roll that manually.
Oh wait, no, it rolled.
Oh, there we
20,
go.
26.
Wow, I was
So another near miss. And you almost draw the goblin's blood. He's down to 2 SCC.
Ooh.
now it's Flash's turn. That's a +4 to strike.
Dinner,
Alright.
I'll roast you like a kebab.
13. Wow.
18 to
No.
parry. Stop
Flash.
blocking.
Excuse me.
Okay, Daryl.
Oh.
What does the magically suspended arrow do to the goblins trying to pinata it?
They're all below me trying to pinata me.
Yes.
I'm going to carpet of adhesion the ground beneath them.
No, you. Mm.
Yeah. They don't even
Glue
know they
trap.
said that.
And then I'm going
smart,
to use my movement bonus to get out of their way, or my movement to get out of their way.
That is genius.
Yeah, don't make me give you XP.
Don't force him. Just make it so you're so good that he has to.
He just did.
Yes.
Well, yep. So you say the magic word, and your ring casts carpet of adhesion, and the dwarves are all the goblins are all stuck to the ground, and they prove that they're goblins by looking at their feet and poking at the ground, and now their spears are likewise stuck on the ground. Larg. You cleverness. All right, fine. Now with violence, followed by light salad. These 3 goblins ready their longbows and shout, "Kill the arrow!" I mean, ready their short bows and shout, "Kill the arrow! Kill it dead!" That's what they do for their attack. Now back to dinner.
Oh no.
First attack on Flash is a 25.
Yeesh.
33.
Ah.
You're disgusting. You know that. Second attack is a 15.
20.
Third attack is a 12.
18.
And fourth attack is a 21.
32.
So you and that kite shield of yours are just you and that shield of yours and your sword are just going to town. You're literally holding off an entire pack of goblins by yourself because you and your horse are that cool. All right. Now about poking the poker. Badger. Incoming attack at 14.
Okay, +10 to parry. That's a 16. Haha.
Incoming attack at 14.
That is a 23.
And incoming attack at 14 again.
That's a 28.
All right. So that kung fu demonstration was way more cooler in your department. And I am only minus 12 to strike Scar with green. Green Goblin gets a -10 to strike Scar.
Green gets a -10?
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm going to try perfecting that thing where I make it symmetrical and they go 2 different ways.
Simultaneous attack times 2 damage. Yeah.
What's the the mitosis where the cleaves down the center and it does that thing? Yeah.
I'm familiar with mitosis.
You want to create more goblins?
I mean, I'm just experimenting here. If I do it perfectly, will they actually?
I don't
That's a
think you can.
plus.
I don't think you can kill this guy in one attack. That'll definitely hit though.
Oh, but it's not a death blow.
It's not a death blow because he's actively fighting you, and he's faced your way, and you're in combat. Yep.
Okay. So that is still gonna be 76 plus 19 doubled.
×2. Yeah.
Syntax error. Interesting.
Try 14d6 plus 38.
Wait. I think I just forgot that. That was what it was. I just forgot the
Ah,
numbers. Math.
I think that goblin might be toast.
Yeah. Uh.
This is what I wanted to do to Rodney.
Ding
To let
dong.
him just
Goblin's dead.
So, you simultaneously attack the untouched goblin down to -32 hit points. You do not bisect him. You simply lop it off of him, and by it, I'm talking about his head. Pop goes the goblin. I mean weasel.
I'm making a blood fountain.
Yeah.
It's a Quentin
Mhm.
Tarantino movie now.
No, a Kurosawa, like total buckets of red paint.
I bought a bulk at
You
Costco.
you made an area of effect stain out of that goblin, as you know his lower half does the chicken dance for like 5 seconds before it falls over.
I don't want to be a goblin. I don't want to be a duck. So I go sports.
And
Poor
the third
Badger,
goblin,
though.
the red goblin, likewise scores a -10 to hit Scar.
Nice. I don't have any more attacks. I'm just gonna laugh.
Oh yeah, gee darn.
Adding insult
Wait,
to self-inflicted injury.
Maniacal laughter. Does that get a horror factor?
the homicidal shimmery air is mocking you. How does that make you feel? You're kind of a nightmare. It's a good thing I don't believe in game balance. All right. So Scar does his Joker impersonation. Wait, who's that again? And that's it for the goblins for second attack. Top of the third, Mr. Roseboro.
Yes, I will roll. All right, I'm declaring that power strike again. I need something. Please don't get another like. Oh no. It's a nat 20. This means it's a 27.
Double damage.
Yeah.
Does he have boxing?
He does.
Not that it's probably going to matter, but
Pink stains.
No. Oh crud! He's using the greater holy weapon. Oh, this could be ugly.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So, I take it he didn't. He was
76 plus 10 times 2.
Yeah, 7d6. Ooh, so it adds 2d6s. All right. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Is it 5d6?
It's 5d6, so it's only 6d6 then. So it's only 6d6 plus 10 times 2.
Yeah, 6d6 plus 10 times 2. Only that.
All right.
44.
Well, that's still decent.
Oh, that's Badger. I almost took away from your hit points.
Mm.
I actually think I might have already taken away from your STC. What's your normal STC?
Oh,
you
like
never
80?
hit him before. You never hit him before. Your normal STC is 80?
Yeah, that's what it says on the character sheet is 80.
Oh. What's your hit
Wow.
points?
Hit points is 22.
What's your PPE?
PPE is 67.
Give me a second. I'm gonna update your character.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, if these were fake creatures, I could be way more badass.
I am way squishier than y'all.
Yeah, you are. You're a magic user. All right. Yeah. He's you still miss him, but it was a close miss. So STC expended. Bumps and scratches and muscle strains of leaping out of the way. All right.
Wait.
Oh, and you
who
knock him
missed?
out too. Oh, crud. So you get him a glancing blow to the head, and he goes down for how many rounds? 1d4?
I can roll 1d4. That's a 3.
Oh, brother.
Oh, and also, I mean, technically, I should have disarmed him, or I can roll to see if I disarmed him because that's like a death roll below 50, right?
Yep.
That's a 58. I do not make that.
No, you don't disarm him. You just knock him out cold.
Cool.
Brave
How-
Sir Matthew didn't run away. All right, you're up.
Oh, I am?
Yep.
All right. Yellow is going to die.
Eventually. Are you going to cause him to die?
21. That was... Ugh. I need to get like a nat 20 or something.
No, 11. You hit.
As I say, you
All
just need
right.
someone. You see the goblin to roll low. They were rolling pretty high before.
Well,
They
I did this
were
one digitally. I've been using my blue dice for the goblins.
Mm.
24
Are
Not
those-
that
damage.
it's been effective. 24
It's been mostly
damage.
effective against me.
Yes, true.
All right. At -3 hit points, he falls over, bleeding from a massive head wound. He's on his way out of this mortal coil.
Sweet.
All right. Flash is going to attack orange.
All right. Kick or bite?
Kick. Front kick.
Okay.
Nay. good
15.
26.
Wow. Flash kind of sucks at hitting.
It's not my fault, Master. They've got opposable thumbs. They keep holding things and putting them in the way. All right.
Throw your weight around.
I'm not going to sit on them. They're pokey. All right. So then it is Daryl's turn.
The increased weight, that's not an area of effect, right? That's cast at a specific thing.
Specific
Yes.
thing.
Non-living thing, I believe, isn't it? Or is it? Oh,
Living things get a saving throw.
Yes, that's what it was.
I'm going to cast it on the Green Goblin's shirt.
Why are you not just shooting them?
Because I'm experimenting.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. You're not even worried about the fight anymore. Now you're just testing your gear on my bad guys.
What a wonderful tech demo.
Oh, I'm trying to understand the game mechanic better with all these toys I was given. So
True.
PowerPoint presentation is after the battle.
Mm.
The the goblin goes oof, and his shirt rips itself off of his torso and collects around his ankles, and he looks at you and flexes.
He looks at the arrow and flexes.
He looks at the arrow and flexes. Guys, I think the arrow is gay.
Just ripped his shirt off.
This arrow is not straight.
Daryl talks back to the goblin and says, "You wish."
In Goblin.
In Goblin.
I'm not replying. 3 things just came into my mind, and I'm not putting any of them on YouTube. All right, so it's like theoretically someone from my church might watch this, and I want them to still talk to me after communion. So, I mean, God knows I'm beyond all help but His, but other people have their illusions. All right, moving right along. The 3 goblins throw the knives at the homoerotic arrow.
Oh.
21 to strike. Oh, you're invisible. 15 to strike.
So is that a miss on that one's part?
I think that is your armor rating on your invisible armor.
It is.
So,
15 is.
one of the knives plinks off of your forehead, but the web armor causes you to no damage.
I would like
13,
to simultaneously attack that
also-
one.
You can. You've used 3 attacks.
Oh.
Oh.
You shot,
Yeah.
you carpeted, and you stripped a goblin.
Now it's off of Goblin Chip and Blows.
Right? So the Thunder from Down Under thing used your last attack. And third knife actually comes in with an 18, so you're going to have to try to parry a projectile of 18.
You get a +1 to parry or +2 to dodge while you're flying.
+1 to parry because he's out of attacks. He can't dodge.
Well, I get
Correct.
a 7 to parry with my bow, so that's a total 8, right?
Yeah.
8 minus 9 total, a -1 total. 18 or better.
Oof.
Yow.
Why am I getting the
It's
negative?
a knife, guys. Come on.
Why am I getting the negative?
Projectile.
Well,
Parrying
that's a
projectile.
9.
Haha! You take 5. Count them 5 SDC. I've touched one of you. Gonna go cry in a corner. All right. Back to making Sir Matthew's horse dinner. 17.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Well, if you nat 1 because you made that, I'm like, ha, God can do digital.
28.
Never mind. 12.
28.
19. Stop
28.
that. How did you roll 28 3 times in a row?
My goodness.
All right, poke a monk. Those who everybody who's conscious pokes a monk. 21.
What are my D20? Okay, let's see. This is +10 to parry. That is. What'd you say? 21.
21.
Oh gosh, I only made it to 19. Okay.
4 STC.
Ooh. Oh, let me.
There's a near miss as a spearhead, flicks by your ear, and there's a tiny, tiny little warm sensation.
Okay, which one is my? Wait, why is it? Which one's my SDC on here?
The one that
It's
says
a
80.
second one. Yep.
All right, yeah.
Green.
No, why
So
36?
red hit points, blood.
Yeah, right.
Green is good. Green for go. SDC, not critical damage. Magic is always blue in my brain. I don't know why.
Yes.
So
And
it's
potions.
76 out of 80.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I made the adjustment.
74 out of 80 because you took 6 points of damage.
Oh, sorry, 6.
Oh, yeah.
Why have I? Okay, yes, 74.
The 4
there we
was
go.
to Daryl.
Right. Okay. Next.
Ha!
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have you where I want you. And Red is going to cry in his soup. I mean, poke Scar with an 18.
All right.
No, sorry, a
18.
16. 16 to hit Scar.
I got an 18.
No, it's for me.
Oh, so Scar. Sorry, my apologies.
That is the sword. I have 7, 8, 9, 10 because I'm flying. Okay. Uh, 22.
Nice
Okay.
parry.
Thank you. Wait, did he get the minus for me
I
being
did.
invisible too? Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
It's
why
still
I rolled a
good.
19 and the attack came in at 18 as opposed to
Dang.
like 26 or something.
My goodness. These guys are like, they're not doing too bad
They're tough little
with what they
buggers.
have. Yeah.
What do you well, are you talking about the super glued stripper goblins, the soon to be stomped flat goblins, the semi unconscious poked goblins, or the bisected goblins? Which ones are you thinking they're doing the best?
I mean, the ones
I mean,
with the pokey, the pokey ones that aren't bisected. Yeah.
well, I mean, the non-stomp goblins are doing pretty good. They just can't hit me or my horse whatsoever.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like a Dwarven headbutting contest.
So, roll for initiative.
Woohoo!
Yay.
All right.
The goblins nat 1 because FML.
Wait, did I take my 4th attack, or did
No.
you?
Oh gosh, Badger has a 4th attack.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
What are
I
you
do.
going to do?
I'm gonna power strike and take out. Try to. Which one was the one that I got near to death and he's knocked out? Yeah, I'll end him.
You're gonna.
And he
you're
can't.
gonna.
And he can't defend himself. No. So I got a 16 to hit, but he can't do anything about it. So
Yeah, that'll
which
count.
means I didn't get the spirit strike. But that's fine. So that's 5d6
Power
plus
stick
10.
power strike. Spirit strike uses magical energy and does triple damage to
Didn't
supernatural
I say power? I didn't say
You
I
did.
didn't say spirit.
You did. And then you said
okay.
spirit.
That's fine. I meant power. So I only get the 5d6 plus 10. So that's fine.
Only.
Yeah.
Only.
He's got a hit point. He's got a hit point.
No.
Just one.
One. He has exactly one.
Well,
then he's
okay.
bleeding from his ears and his nose, so who knows how long that'll last.
Hooray.
Yay.
That's my 4th attack.
Now for the initiative.
12.
21 for mine.
Yes. That's impressive. I like that.
I rolled 18.
Woo. And they got a nat 1, so it really just lets us know what what order we're going in.
Ooh.
Daryl, what does the slightly homoerotic arrow do?
Increase weight on another shirt.
He did not appreciate the comments from the green goblin, so he's going to shoot him.
So in result, you took off his clothes. You called him gay. He called you gay, and so you're going to put your shaft in him repeatedly. All right.
Yeah. Show him how straight that arrow is.
Straight as rainbow.
Roll to strike.
I'm trying.
I'm just saying, you may not be disproving his point, however much you're winning the fight.
There's no winning this, though. I
Oh,
mean,
my
it's the hole
goodness.
that's already been dug.
Okay, hold on. I got to do math now.
So wrong.
Oh, whoa, no. Plus 8, so that's 24.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hit. I got a 2.
Wow.
That would be. Come on, brain math isn't that hard. 10, 14. Another 30.
Nice.
That was 21. No, that was 21. No, it's just -9. Not. This game occasionally glitches. Okay, so you stick it to him good, and blood spits out of his mouth as you put an arrow in his lung.
Yeah, serves him right.
Right. Then Scar is up with 19. Oh, good lord.
Oh, I just.
He's gonna just come over here.
Oh, so you can get the death blow because he's got his back to you. You're.
Yeah. I mean, he has no idea what's going on here. Let's see what kind of.
I called death blows still. So I'll give you an undefended attack because he doesn't have 6th sense, but you're not going to get the double damage to hit points.
No double damage to hit points.
So that's death blow is when a character is helpless to defend. And just he's still moving around in mid-fight, which is going to make him unpredictable enough. And they kind of know you're here. So like Red can shout a warning.
Gotcha. All right. So it's undefended. You said.
Actually, Red can shout a warning, so he can defend. So he can try to parry. But you'll still get your invisibility penalties. Ha! The goblins can teamwork too. So there.
Won't help.
I mean, I have a speed of 50. I don't know how much of a warning he can give me, or give that
Enough to
guy in that
turn
amount of time.
Enough. You do
Okay.
have to cover like 50 feet. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Can this be considered a swooping attack or diving attack?
Yes. If
Oh,
you want to
nice.
spend an extra attack for it.
No, I will not. Absolutely
No, I
not.
didn't think so.
Wesley, come out here.
My poor bad guys.
Yes.
You're the one that
These are
fed him
actually
to
very
us.
these are actually very sturdy goblins. I just want to assert that.
He's trying to defend himself? What's his armor rating again? 14?
He gets a nat 1. His armor rating is 14. You're gonna hit his armor.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. Nice. 86.
Ah!
Somebody. Because I'm gaming. Mom and I both don't feel good. But no, I'm already up. You're already in. He can stand there. He doesn't get to.
His armor, his chainmail armor, or his chainmail armor explodes. Half melted rings go everywhere, and he staggers back, clutching at his singed chest hairs, and scowling at the air where your sword is shimmering.
Okay.
So you destroyed his armor and did like another 42 SCC to him. Yeah, you're not scary at all. No, no.
Scare's not the only Joe over here that can take a goblin's armor off.
Oh,
Wow.
he
But at
didn't
least I
say his
do it in
armor.
style.
He said his shirt. I just want to be clear. Kareen still has his armor. It's just kind of the chainmail vest is now revealing his 6-pack abs.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
He still
those
has his
buttons
armor rating
didn't
then.
last. Oh, we'll
Oh.
give him -1 of his armor rating and drop it to like 13.
Go ask mom if she needs anything.
Oh.
I don't know. Almost nobody's ever made my bad guys do a boy band impersonation before.
What's their
That
boy
is
band
true.
name? Instinct.
Oh, you
Oh.
stop! You stop now before your photoshoppiness or something else creative bites me in the tuchus. You just know. Just know. This is
The
not good.
The
All
backstab
right.
boys.
Oh, stop. No, this is over. This is over. It's Sir Matthew's turn. It's very important that Sir Matthew gets his turn. Please, Sir Matthew, save me.
Isn't it Rosebro's turn?
I had
Yes,
initiative
you're
of
right. It's
18.
Rosebro's turn. Yeah.
Aha. All right. Rolling.
Rolling
That.
what? Against whom?
Oh,
You have to
sorry.
declare the attack before you can
Yes,
roll it.
yes, sorry. It's a reflex. I guess this guy is bleeding to death. I don't need to worry about him at the moment. I can go after this guy.
Oh, this is what you get for being strong in my presence. Poke, 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 poke. All right.
Right. And this
We're
is
not
going to
having
be a
that.
power strike. I need an 18 or more. Cool. Rolling. That is a that's a 25.
It's, might be under the stove.
Right.
22 to parry. You hit.
That means I get 66 plus 10. Here we go. That
You're not
and
supposed to shake it.
wow, that was kind of a terrible roll, but I guess that's the best I can do.
Not empty. There's just enough.
No, like your average attack in Palladium is like 5 to 7, or like 4 to 7 SDC, 4 to 7 points. You guys are
Okay.
constantly rocking the low double digits. You're doing just
Mm.
fine.
Okay.
Yep.
I got the 3 1s in there. It's like, darn it.
Yep. Yeah. At least that plus 10 is static, you know. That's never going away.
Right.
Yeah.
1, 2,
And I got this
3.
one.
Okay. Yes, now it's Sir Matthew's turn.
All right. I'll just hit orange as well to help finish him off.
Oh, you're just that's just mean. Good job.
17. Oh,
15 to parry. You hit.
that really sucks for him. Because
How
I'm
so?
pretty sure 28.
0, 0. You bring him exactly to 0. So you slash him in the back and he falls over already comatose and bleeding to death.
Yeah.
Now Flash will try and hit something and go for pink.
Okay.
+4 to hit. Okay.
I'm gonna take that
6.
on the armor and simultaneously attack Flash.
What?
Ugh.
And get an 11. So Flash's
That's
guarding takes 9 SDC.
How much damage does the
Oh.
goblin take then? Because that horse has
Oh
got to be
yeah.
tough, right? You gotta do that damage to that armor.
That's definitely a rear kick.
Yeah, that was a rear kick. That's 46 plus 4.
Dang.
Right. No, I
Wait.
want you to concentrate again. Kicked by a warhorse, 4d6 plus 4. So when you're like, oh, I only do 66 plus 10, you're only doing twice the damage of the warhorse. I mean, come on, people. Get a grip.
42 damage.
What's the physical strength on that though? Isn't it supposed to be, or is that included in that?
That plus 4 is like a physical strength of 19.
Okay,
And if that's for a one-legged kick.
fair. Dang,
I like the way Bruce said warhorse. That was great.
that has 6 cents.
All right. Yeah. That's everybody has gone, right?
Don't.
The
Yeah.
goblins in the sticky, the green goblin shouts, "Sticky magic, bad floor!" as he strips naked and throws his clothes on the ground all around him. And
Ooh.
the other goblins follow suit.
Now we're getting a striptease.
The red goblin is like says fornicate this. I'm gonna clinically translate. Fornicate this, run away. And the flexi goblin looks down, looks down at the unconscious goblin and says, "Sorry, Al," and then runs for the hills. Yeah, the only goblins not currently dying start running deeper into the old kingdom as fast as their little flappy feet can take them. It's just going to take one more attack for the goblins from the goblin boy band to escape in their birthday suits.
Gotcha.
Let's wait, I guess.
Top of the order, Daryl.
I don't want them to escape. Carpet of adhesion again.
You want? Where are you putting your carpet? Like,
No, sir. No, sir.
Right where this group, because these guys are using their clothes to get away, right?
yeah,
They're close on the ground.
they look like they're trying to run this way.
I'm just gonna cast it in place because they've thrown their clothes on the ground, so now the adhesion will cover their clothes.
You suck.
Everything's sticky. It's so sticky.
All right, the goblins turn around and promptly face plant, gluing their faces to the ground. And everything else that I'm not going to describe because we're putting this on YouTube. And that just got a chafe. And yeah, you've captured 3 goblins.
Now for the war tribunal.
Oh,
Chris-
why?
Christopher's in the background listening right now. He just sent me a message on Snapchat that said next they're gonna skin themselves.
No,
God.
no, there will be no magic Judaizing of the goblins. We're just going to leave them face down. How smart are the goblins?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, okay, good.
I mean, I don't see any reason why we would take them prisoner. We would just finish them off before the glue wears off.
Yeah, you're getting there.
It's
I mean,
okay, so that was Daryl's sadism. Why are you trying to make me give you experience for being clever every single turn? What is this? You experience
Palladium.
yes.
Because
so we
Palladium.
have to stop these guys from running away then.
I'm not the
Oh,
only
no.
one with a ring that has carpet of adhesion.
No, but every time you've had a move, you've been thinking and being deductive and being clever, and you know that I have to reward you for that because of the game system.
Because I don't do as much damage as some of the other guys, so I'd rather, stop
Yeah,
and use another
and
way.
we're back to the warhorse. Come on.
I didn't say I couldn't do good damage. I just said I couldn't do as much
Like,
as some of the others.
I only do 50% more damage than being trampled by a rampant Clydesdale. Oh dear me, I'm so ineffective. I think I will bust out the Elmers of Doom. Oh, yeesh. All right.
You gave me toys. I'm playing with them.
I didn't give you toys. I blame Cookman. Cookman is like, hey guys, let's go shopping, and we're going to have infinite power. Oh, wow. When in doubt, accessorize. It's incredibly. Like, I can only send bad guys with an equivalent amount of bling if I'm going to give you any kind of challenge.
Uh, oh.
I don't know whether I'm laughing or crying. I'm just having respiratory distress over here. Okay, so
Laughing and crying. So
I'm not crying. You're crying. Shut up.
welcome to Palladium, where things are occasionally so messed up that they defy polite description. All right.
Eek. Tried to hop the fence, didn't.
Mhm. Okay, so that was Daryl's damage to my psyche. Scars up.
I could be worse.
Okay. This one here to there. Let me know if I got this right. Cloud of ash.
Ah!
That's a bad typo.
That was a great typo.
So
I cast
you-
I cast
When
fart
your
cloud.
when your warlock is a butt man and has a lisp. Cloud of apps.
okay. You're on top of this magic, and yikes. All right. So cloud of ash. So how many of you guys have seen a pyroclastic flow, like from a volcanic
Oh.
explosion?
Oh, those are terrifying.
That's what he
Yeah.
casts. So he
Yeah.
casts this roiling cloud, like 30 foot by 30 feet, of blazing cinders and choking ash.
Oh.
If you save, you're blinded and can barely move and take any action.
Goodness.
But that's irrelevant because none of them save.
Oh, yeah, because saving only saves you from half the damage.
Yep.
But it's
All the penalties still stay because
yeah.
you can't shrug off a pyroclastic flow. So you're playing Pompeii tag with the draft dodging goblins. This is what you get for being a Democrat. Oh my gosh.
So they're -9 to strike, parry, and dodge. While they're in the cloud, they're blind for 1d6 melees, and they take 2d6 melee damage per round.
How would you like your goblins? Medium well? Or would you like to turn them over halfway through? Oh my gosh. And they can't even see where the cloud ends, so they can't find their way out. Because they're blind. As if they could oh my okay.
Those in full armor, armor of Vithan, or impervious to fire will not take damage, but vision is still impaired from the hot ash. Breathing is difficult,
Two-
even if the
two-
eyes know some other cover.
Yes,
2d6,
dear.
1d6 rounds and 2d6 damage. I cast air fryer. Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Did you want to roll for the blindness, or you want me to?
No, I've already made the saves. They all failed, so you can just roll your 2d6 damage and then 1d6 for how long they're blinded.
All right.
I weep.
And I will announce to the party, clear voice, they're mine.
Yeah, I'm not going into that pyrotechnic flow.
No. So pyroclastic flow is that
Yeah.
churning cloud of incineration. A pyrotechnic flow is a Michael Jackson concert.
Yes,
Totally different
I know the
effect,
difference.
equal trauma.
And far less exciting these days.
He did catch on fire a number of times because he, but still.
I'm just saying that he doesn't really do a lot of performances.
Speaking of fire, everything that they have that's flammable has a 2/3 chance of catching on fire.
You mean like their skin?
No, their hair, their
Yeah.
clothes.
Any random hay that might be stuffing somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. Ooh, do I get to roll that right now?
Yes, you can enroll for them turning into Goblin Flambe.
Could we say that when I cancel this cloud of ash, my next turn, that I could do a death strike, death blow?
They're blind and staggering around in circles and burning to death. Are you saying are they going to be paying attention to your invisible sword while that's happening? No, they won't be paying attention to your invisible sword while that's happening.
Yay! I love this. Somebody else handle those other goblins, please.
I mean, I'd glue
I
them
can
down,
run
but it's
down.
not my turn yet.
Yeah. I can run him down. At least one of them down.
You still got two of them standing next to you, don't you?
What is that?
Whoa.
GM offers the party a fate point.
Oh.
I take that fate point.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah, we take the fate point. Oh no.
Well, it looks like I'm outvoted, so I guess we're taking the fate point.
Oh no,
No,
Yay.
you can buy it off.
Ah. Those birds?
Yeah.
What is that?
Are they transforming or?
They're mimics. It's a trap.
They weren't goblins at all?
I didn't say that.
I think we just saw the equivalent of scavengers.
Those like harpies?
Nope.
Do we know what they are?
Not yet. We're not. It's not. Well, I don't know what turn that is. Oh yeah, no. 11. Smallville still gets to go.
I haven't
Sweet.
gone yet.
Yeah. Roseboro and Smallville both get to go.
Haha. All right, Smallville and Badger. You know what you need to do here.
Well, I mean, I'm with a speed of 29. I should be able to race up on these guys and at least trip one. Or
Ink's
Ooh.
mine.
maybe am I able to do I have
Body
enough strength
throw?
to body throw one into the other or bowl them
Ooh.
over?
What's your physical strength?
Physical strength is 19.
Yes.
That means you've got 280. Yes, you are strong enough to do goblin tossing.
Yeah, I'm gonna
the goblin tossing line is a physical strength of 18. Because once you hit
Okay.
18, then it's double. It's 20 times your physical strength instead of 10.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where like you're into actual remarkable levels of strength, and that's when you can start using goblins
Yeah.
as nunchucks.
Okay, yeah,
Uh.
I'm doing that, and I'm rolling. Nat
You
20.
suck.
Holy crap!
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
Oh,
unconscious.
oh no. All right. Rolling my defense. Because Goblin looks over his head or shoulder, goes in Goblin, and and totally fails his defense. So he holds up his shield, you grab it, pivot, and twist with your hips, and you play Bam Bam with one goblin onto the other. Roll to strike for the
Heck.
second goblin.
Okay. Let's see. Rolling for I'm so d20. That is that's a 13.
13 to strike. Would you roll a 1?
Wait. Hold on. No.
Hand to hand.
Hand to hand. What's my bonus for hand to hand?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm
The
assuming you're
strike.
looking
So
at
it's
your own
four. It's
character sheet.
4. Oh, it's 4.
Yes.
What did I say? What did I? I'll just. What
Roll
did I
the
say?
dice.
Okay,
Roll
I'm
the
just rolling the
dice. Add 4.
Okay. It's 17.
Oh, ha! I roll an 11 to parry. Oh, bloody hell. All right, moving right along.
Mhm.
Smashy.
So double damage and KO to purple.
All right.
All right.
What is my damage for hand to hand?
It's a 1d6 throw plus your strength.
1d6 plus 2 strike. So it's whatever. 1d6 plus
4.
So it's an 8. I got an 8.
Ah. So you do 16
Right, because
and
that's times
and
2.
8.
So
Yep. So 16 and 8.
16. Yep.
1d4 for how many rounds he's knocked out?
1d4 rolling. That's 3 rounds.
Nice. They both.
All right, and
He loses an attack.
Damage of goblin chucking. Purple into pink.
That was 8, right? Or I roll another d6.
Yep.
Let's see.
Okay.
That is 5 plus 4, so that's 9.
Their initiative goes to 0. They both lose their first attack.
Oh.
One of
Heck
them,
yeah.
of course, is not going to be doing anything but twitching.
Yes.
Sir Matthew is now awake. It's now Sir Matthew's turn.
All right.
They're calling
I'm
for a
gonna,
bum 30 weekend.
all right. I'm gonna do a charged attack at pink while my horse is a trample attack.
Oh! That's the first time you've come up with that. I've got to give you, I got to give you cleverness on that. As Kristoff is
All right.
learning
Nice.
how to be hideously unfair, like a true medieval noble should.
All right. So D1d20 plus 8 for me to hit. That's a 21.
I get a 14 to parry.
All right. Charge
Cute.
with a charged attack. That is. I thought I had it written down. What does a charged attack do again?
The charge attack.
Yeah. Oh, where is it? Should be written down.
It's in Horsemanship Paladin in the skill list.
Horsemanship Paladin.
Oh yeah, the way of the horse, the way of the lance, demon death blow. Horsemanship bonuses inflicts plus 6 damage
+3d6
on horse.
damage.
Yes.
Plus 3d6 damage.
There it is. Yep.
The attacker must roll under the second percentile number to avoid being dismounted.
Ooh.
Oh, I must be. All right.
Yeah, well, you're taking a significant impact up your arm as you're attacking.
And they count as 2 attacks.
It does burn 2 attacks, but
I failed miserably at that. But I
so
still
you
get
will
hit.
go flying off of Flash, but Flash will also be making his charge attack. Ah.
Wait, do I still hit or no? Do I fail?
You still hit. You do
All
full
right.
damage. That's actually what wrenches you out of the saddle.
Oh, 38. Wow, I was 38 damage.
Woohoo! You can still fly though, so it's not like you're gonna fall.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got a hit point left. Flash's turn.
All right. For his trample attack, he does 16.
Aha! 11 to parry.
All right. 15 damage for his trample.
That includes the bonus of 3d6.
Oh, I also. Oh. That is 26 points of
Yay!
damage.
Oh no, I suppose the trample attack would be the same. Never mind. So it's how much damage? Was it 13?
15.
Yeah, negative 14. He's like, so he gets beaten over the head with a fellow goblin. He stumbles, looks up, sees you coming with your sword raised, with shouting at the top of your lungs, and and telepathically, Daryl hears you and your family. I'd hit you so hard your children will be cockeyed as he as you run him over. And like he tumbles a good extra 10 feet before coming to rest as a broken, mangled corpse. You,
Yeah.
however, go flying. You go flying. You can roll with the damage, but I've been thrown
Well,
off of a horse at 30 miles an hour. The break fall is demanding.
I mean, I can just fly and
Uh,
not fall.
you can. So you go flying head over heels, and then Peter Pan style, just Dragon Ball Z, come to a rest. In the middle, going, that was hideously unfair. And Flash is looking at you, is like, why are you floating up there? What's your problem? And there's a mangled goblin corpse at your. Yeah, well, that simplifies matters. Gosh.
Come, Wendy. There's more adventure.
This is so sick. Right. And then the crows arrive.
Oh,
Rose.
the Acra, Croa, whatever those are. No,
No, they're
They're people?
normal. They're slightly larger than normal size crows. And the crows land on the buttocks of the naked boy band of goblins and on the head of Sir Unconscious, and they spread their wings protectively over and say, "Stop! Stop in the name of Elah."
In the name of Elah.
Well, yeah, and you recognize the voices.
Oh, the goblins.
More goblins. Yes.
Yeah. Ah, yes. Uh, how many Breath of Life spells do we have?
Well, you
We
have
have.
a priest of darkness who can do healing touch.
Oh. Okay. I'm just wondering. You said healing touch, or it can actually resurrect?
He can actually try both. Actually, he's a high enough level he can do both.
Ooh. So we don't need the Breath of Life then?
No. Although you can
Okay.
use it, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay. I'll use it on like one or two of them just to be like, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that these goblins had.
Are you gonna put certain parts of goblins back together so they can be resurrected?
Yeah, I'll put the head back on the body. I'll put the two halves, not quite symmetrical halves, back together. Heal it right up. Super glue it.
Anyway, your dark priest would like to offer them a chance at death before they die.
Oh, okay. What?
The
Oh.
dark priest
Yeah.
wants to offer them a chance of death before they die.
Can I roll like an IQ check or something here to know what's going on with that?
Yes, you can. Or lore religion.
Okay. Lore religion. Yeah. Does anybody have that? I have it at 58%. But I was like,
Roseboro has it.
let us roll, Roseboro.
Roseboro is AFK at the moment, so somebody will have to roll for him. I nominate Kristoff.
Oh, yay.
Lore religion 550. The blood and death cult of Elah. The blood and death cult of Elah considers its initiation ritual to be a true death, in which you're drowned to death, and then you are enslaved to the immortality of their tortured undead god.
Still uninteresting to me. I just want to kill him.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. Is now we have a social conflict between the dark priest and the the murder hobos.
Yeah, well, the murderest of hobos points at our perfunctory leader and says, "Let's have them death before death." I like killing twice.
I mean,
Rule number 2,
mind.
double tap. Come on.
Yeah, that's fair. Can I kill him again? That sounds fun.
Roseboro said, "Let them perform the ritual. Double tap."
Yes.
Oh!
I love it.
Oh, geez. So the Roseboro. Somebody needs to roll lore religion for Roseboro.
Okay, I will do it. Badger. Okay.
I need a lore religion check from Roseboro because he's the only follower of Elah in the party.
I'm just
Or
looking
like-
up his Presage 54. Let me just put that in there real quick.
Now-
There we go.
Now from
He didn't-
Roseboro, or like Bug Life said, burn him again.
He didn't actually make his. Dang.
Okay, so he
Fate point?
no, well, he can spend a fate point if he wants. It depends on how Lutheran Elder Roseboro actually wants to be at the moment.
Roseboro, yes or no?
Without this, yeah, you can decide whether you want to burn the fate point on your lore religion check or not.
Wait, should I? I'm just wondering because they're going to do the.
So if you make the lore religion, then your character has learned enough about Elah in the last 48 hours to suggest the Nuremberg Nazi solution. If not, he isn't that subtle in his theology yet, and he's going to have to argue / maybe fight his friends to actually spare them.
I think burning a fate point might actually be the right choice in this regard.
That's I kind of thought you would go. All right, you burn the fate point to make the check. And you point out that government exists to punish evil. They were going to rob, kill, and maim, which means after you convert, they can still be under the death sentence, but you have to give them time to convert anyway, which renders the rest of this moot. I just have to see how many people go to Jesus before their execution.
Right.
There were 12.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check their save versus magic.
If they chose to convert, that would put them on the same plane as the goblins that are currently on our ship, right?
Yes, except the goblins on your ship haven't committed any crime, so it'd be unjust for Sir Matthew to execute them. So, because remember, Sir Matthew is the legal authority. And that's what makes this campaign a little different than other murder hoboing, is when you actually have a noble, he is an empowered instrument of justice in at least the City of Wisdom. And that was probably at some level reciprocated throughout the rest of the domain of man.
We could take them prisoner, though, if they do choose to convert.
Yeah, you could. You could give them a term of service, like
My,
serve
my,
the ship.
my,
In lieu, right? It's up to Smallville. He gets to pronounce the sentence. That's literally the part of the power of his noble title.
I would like to point out that my moral code says that if something attacks me, I kill it. So my pronunciation would be death to
Oh,
all of them.
you have not converted.
No, I have not converted, and I
Yeah.
refuse
Okay.
to.
No, then that's perfectly fair. So from the point of the view of the people who are following Elah, you have every right to kill them all. They just want to preach to them first, up to including resurrecting them so they can then be properly executed. Shudder.
I guess the question is, did they just meet Jesus only to be called back to say, hey, that's the dude you should believe in?
Rewind noises. What about the thief on the cross? All right, anyway.
No. No.
What's their total save versus magic? +1. That's only against fairy magic. Nope. Straight rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the 12 goblins convert before their execution.
Okay.
And they beg you to spare their families. And this
Could
is
I
the
pay
intelligence roll.
could I pay a fate point?
For what?
For our warrior monk to be able to utilize his skills. I feel like during our whole adventure into this strange place that his sea shanties have done much to increase the morale and to make us be able to find joy in the dark times here. And so I feel like there's a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel that he's able to help out. So if I paid a fate point for a sea shanty for everything, and he used it to help convince the other 6 to potentially convert.
Well, yeah, but no, they're just so I actually just need you can spend however many fate points on how many
Yeah.
of these goblins are going to heaven before they're inevitably executed at Kristoff's
Mhm.
hands, since none of
Yeah.
you are evangelizing Kristoff, Sir Matthew. So
Feels like a foot stomp.
yeah, I mean, you can, and I'll give you some XP for playing a character because you did convert, didn't you?
My character has not, no.
No, I think Scar
Um,
did.
yeah.
So
Scar is
Scar, and Badger are members of the Death Cult, and Daryl and Sir Matthew are not.
Yeah, Sir
But
Matthew
any
finds gods pointless.
so you guys can do an internal role-playing conflict about this if you want, and that's perfectly okay. I'm okay with it. That's actually part of the game. We'll skip ahead. Like, you've got the goblins patched up and resurrected, and they're all tied up. Thankfully, you've at least put the boxers back on some of them, and and so the other question is where I need the intelligence roll is they're begging for their families, and that actually means something.
You mean like intelligence is like military intelligence?
Yeah, military intelligence.
Oh, okay.
I failed mine.
Does anybody else have this skill? I'm pretty sure.
41%.
I do not.
Did you say, what kind of intelligence?
The skill is military intelligence or
Oh,
intelligence.
I don't have.
Oof.
Okay, so I can't tell you what they mean. I might take Earth history by half, play it because of the Plains Indians.
Ooh.
What about regular history?
Yeah, I'll let you take regular history also by half because you're
Okay.
applying it. You're not just knowing it, and that's a little trickier.
So 27 or 25.
Nope. Okay.
Uh,
And then Earth history is at 51. Oh, I made Earth history by half.
Dang.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Wow.
I also made a successful Earth history.
Nice.
Nice.
Go team.
Ah. Yeah, that's bad. Does that mean we have to do a rescue mission now?
That's what they're asking, actually. Yeah, they're asking you to save their women and prepubescent children from what happens between tribes.
Yeesh.
Well,
Mm,
and hey, man, this is how tribes operate. If your tribe loses enough of its warriors, their wives become rape slaves and their kids become brainwashed victims of the nearest tribe. That's how they had such high levels of warfare and were constantly recouping the losses.
so we either need to convert
You don't have to.
Smallville.
You can walk away and just let them be wiped out. But at least brother Badger and Scar now have a moral dilemma of even if they let these even if they
Hmm.
let even if they don't try to stop Sir Matthew from executing the converts, and they don't have to let Sir Matthew just execute them. They can try to argue. But there's still at least 6 of these families who are whose husbands and older boys are in heaven and they're going to hell, which is a moral dilemma for Badger and Scar. Isn't it interesting being a Christian in a fantasy setting? It has caused so many interesting twists on the campaign.
I would say this: if we're going to try to do any kind of rescue mission, we actually need to have the converted ones alive, because I highly doubt their families would come willingly with us.
Yeah, well, I'm all in for saving women and children, but these people attacked us. They probably killed others. This seems like something they've done before, so it's both my duty and my code to kill them.
I would say
That
this:
sounds like something we've done before.
the converted ones, we can decide their fate after rescuing their families. That's something else.
Yeah.
Like, because we need, in order to be able to save these women and children, they have to come with us willingly. And that usually involves saying, hey, look, it's Dad. He's telling us to come away with these people. We trust him.
As long as the people we put back together die, as not like these 12 die, I'm fine.
I would say that the ones that we already killed and brought back have technically already
Holy
died
crap,
once.
Kristoff, you are really playing your character dark. It's not wrong. I'm just going like, whoa.
I did actually write myself a code for my paladin, and so
Phew.
so they can come with us and help their wives and children, because I'm not going to kill those people, but
So
these
the
12
the
will die.
people who haven't shown up to play today, they can guard the prisoners who aren't guiding you back, and then you're gonna try to go save the Goblin Village. It's gonna be like an hour's trip over, in the broken plains and scattered ruins of the old country. If that's what the group is gonna do.
I would propose that we just put our efforts into converting everybody in this group.
You can't.
And
You
then
already tried.
You've
It's not
attempted.
gonna work.
So there's no way we can get the other 6. There's no mechanic that would allow us to be able to do that, even
No.
utilizing fate points.
There is a saving throw that I think, because you've preached the gospel. The dark priest creature has preached the gospel. Do Daryl and Sir Matthew speak Goblin?
Yeah.
I do.
So they've just heard the gospel again, so they can make their saving throw.
Oh, wait, that is interesting.
Or they can pay me a fate point to buy it off and stay pagan.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna buy off?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What's the
Okay.
saving throw?
12.
12.
Percentile or D20?
It's a D20, and your
And you
mental
get your
endurance
physical.
gives you a plus.
You get your mental endurance bonuses. I mean, come on! If it were that hard to resist the Holy Spirit, Los Angeles wouldn't exist.
Okay, so I get my
100%.
what bonus?
Your mental endurance.
And New Orleans would be an entirely different civilization.
Mental
And
what?
France probably wouldn't exist either.
It's a D20 versus 12, and you get a +2.
Okay.
Yep.
So I have to roll under the 12?
No,
You have to roll
12 or
over.
over.
Yep.
If you want to save.
Exactly.
Well, that 7 on my die is not looking very helpful for making a save then.
Ooh.
Nope.
Sounds like someone's converting.
We can baptize him to death along with the rest of the dyers.
Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club.
Mhm.
The death cult of the flounder expands. Praise be to the one who, praise be to the tortured god.
I don't think Scar got baptized either, so he'd like to join in on this, please, too.
Oh, you totally did. You totally did.
Yeah,
They're
you
Lutheran.
did.
I mean, they're biblical Christians. I mean, they're Lutheran.
Earlier you mentioned Democrats. You probably lost a couple subscribers there. Now you did that one. You probably lost a couple more, Bruce. You got to be careful. You're going to be down to like 20 subscribers.
Yeah,
Or what?
I've spent the last 20 years writing Christian fiction because I care. As opposed to writing as opposed to adopting a girl's name for a gnome to plume and writing chick fiction so I can have a cottage in the Cotswold Mountains in England, because I care about my numbers.
I had to give you some level of crap.
Nope, yep, and that crap level is I muck that stall every day. All right, and all right, so there's a baptism. There's a lot of hog tying people near the riverbed, and Sir Kristoff fidgeting with his sword. Although chivalry does demand he go save women and children.
I'm not that evil yet.
Yet Are you planning on falling to, are you planning on becoming the Isekai Antichrist on us or something?
No, but sometimes you have to sacrifice people to for
So
the
you want
greater good.
you want to be fantasy
The
pope?
greater good. Sorry, reflex.
Wait a second. Does the horse
Right.
understand the language of
Oh my
Goblin?
god.
I'm curious here.
Oh my gosh! So gonna try to convert the horse.
I am going, if I have to pay a fate point, I will. I was translating for the horse.
There's no need.
That's why I
All,
was
an-
actually listening.
all animals actually know the truth.
So my horse is Christian. We're
Always has
following
been.
Allah.
Haven't you read the Psalms? Or do we need to have the Balaam talk? Because we can have the Balaam talk.
Oh gosh, I know the meme I need to make.
Oh bloody hell!
Yes, yes. Oh, this is gonna be so stupid.
Now I'm worried.
Yeah, you should be.
Somebody's outnumbered. Yeah.
Your horse is going to protest the execution.
I can just kill my horse.
Wow.
That horse is an investment.
Goodness gracious. Talk about
You
no
you
loyalty.
you haven't told him you're on a quest to replace him yet.
Oh.
I don't want to replace him. I like my horse, but if he gets in the way,
Oh,
Jeez Louise. Get in my way, horse, and you die.
oh, I lost Wi-Fi again. Oh, that's fun.
Well, we can still hear you.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Yeah, well, I'm using my phone for Discord and then my computer for.
Yeah, that does get annoying. I know the feeling.
Gotta fire at the meme folder. Let's see.
The kitty is Mr. The puppy is Mouse. All I see in the soul gaze is an empty house. I love the poems that they are doing on Dresden Files channel on Facebook. 0 out of 10. Please do not write again.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so stupid.
Okay, so the hike to convert the Blue Hand tribe. Were we waiting on anything else?
Not to my knowledge.
Roll the I need a land nav and an encounter roll for an hour-long hike into the Old Kingdom lowlands.
Oh no. Are we really?
Land navigation. I have that. Let's see if I can roll that.
Oh man.
We have a ranger with us, guys.
Yes.
Yes, we do. I'm just, trying to be helpful.
You can help.
By holding the
Land
packs.
nav. 46. So I made it.
Okay. So you guys make it to the village of the Blue Hand tribe, where like some barely voice cracking, 3 or 4 barely voice cracking kids and some old men, stand guard. Old goblin men stand guard. Public speaking, mental affinity.
Oh, I got both of those,
Neither.
so I guess
I
can
thought of a
try that.
potential religious legal argument I want to make against their execution.
Okay, that's cool. But that'll have to wait to get back to the river for where the execution would be taking place.
All right, I made mental affinity and now public speaking.
Food.
I did not
Right away.
make.
How? Figure it out. There's all kinds of empty jars under there. There's Containers, figure it out, Chris. You got a brain between those ears. I know you do.
So no,
You breathe, you can talk, and you can make questionably but still intelligent choices. You have a brain. Would still qualify as a type of brain.
maybe I'm just a clone of your son and don't know it.
Well, then someone really wants to muck with my life, but you'd still have a brain.
Okay, well you've saved the tribe, even though you only convert 8 of them,
Okay.
That's still enough.
and then you need to lead the tribe back, which with women, little children, and old men is 2 hours, so 2 encounter rolls and but only 1 land nav.
$47. Made it again for the land nav.
Kind of figured.
And 10 on the encounter roll.
I did not make the land nav, but that's fine.
Ranger.
Ranger danger.
Yep. Nice thing about having a
Right.
ranger is that you always count on that.
I will roll our second. I can roll our second encounter.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. You 3 hours later, so getting close to noon. The flounder is anchored in the middle. There's at least half of the Marines are now standing guard over the prisoners who have been healed and are awaiting judgment. Let the conflict begin, because we've got some social conflict as as almost cute little goblin babies go crying on their daddies who are all tied up, and wives are trying to shield their husbands' bodies with their own and the non-converts are looking at you with hatred and scorn, but they know that they're dead if they don't come along with you. Yeah, big social cluster flop, and I don't know what you're going to do. I can't wait. I listen with the GM listens with bated breath.
Eh, Yeah,
Well,
how is I mean,
I am going to argue that the crime was committed before their conversion, and according to our beliefs, which should be honored, they have in fact died and been risen as new men, and therefore the execution has already been performed, and
Yep.
that these are no longer the same men and therefore cannot be executed for some.
Oh, I got 50 XP. That was pretty good.
Hallelujah. Good argument.
Mm-hmm.
well, that may count. That may count for those who converted, but
All
they
I'm trying to
still.
say, the ones that didn't convert can take their just reward.
You know, you may be right, but they still, in the eyes of the government and myself, which in this land I am the government, I do not feel that they, have been given their justice for the crimes they committed. So I believe they either must die or be sent into exile.
We're already taking them from their land. They can be
That's
used.
kind of that's already
the
exile.
counter argument is we are the exile. That's not bad.
Yes.
That's
Yay! Exile it is on our boat.
You
Unlike
said this or that. I say let's bring them to these other goblins, because hey, practical reason. There's how many goblins in that family, and they've been together for how many generations? Time to get them some new blood.
Yes.
Well,
The inbreeding is strong within this one.
See,
that.
a voice of reason out of nowhere.
Inbreeding is strong with this one.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I mean, I was thinking more. I was thinking more for the exile of being sent naked with a water skin out into
can
the
you
wilderness, try and
can
survive.
If we
intelligence and lore religion?
who?
For everybody or just for Christoph?
No, for the Christians. So that's Scar, Daryl, and Badger.
I don't have lore religion, so all I've got is my IQ check.
You can do don't you have intel? You're a ranger. That's like one of your superpowers.
I got lore religion.
I do
Nice.
not have intel.
Okay. I'm recording my screen, so I'm gonna have to use my phone to slip a note to Roseboro.
Okay.
IQ. So I need to roll under my IQ with the D20. Is that how that one works?
Yes.
This is a trickier one. I'm gonna give you like a 3-point penalty, but yes.
I made mine by quite a bit.
So I rolled a 4
IQ check.
plus 3. That
Yeah.
would be yeah, I made it.
7.
Just barely, but I made it.
Dang. I rolled under my 19 IQ, so that was big plus.
Sent to Roseboro. He's the monk.
Okay. Oh, these are great. Wow. That is a good argument.
So let him do it. Let him just yeah. Flip on your fellows and let the sentence be carried out.
Sure.
Okay. The sentence of exile. They're all stripped down to their boxers. I hope. To their to their small clothes is the medieval term. They're given one water skin and sent out into the plains to and then the families who receive mercy are brought onto the flounder. And I need another 6 ISP to get sending me another 6 ISP to actually get Flash back on the ship.
Okay.
Unless you can find other arrangements that he's going to hate less.
Why don't I spend 6 ISP talking to him and negotiate this rather than force it? Or
How about an animal husbandry role?
sure, give me a second. I gotta look at what my stats are.
Anybody who has animal husbandry. Or lower percentage on horsemanship.
Failed the husbandry, horsemanship.
Yeah,
Most of the
I
group
could try
has
my.
horsemanship.
Yeah,
I made the
would it be
horsemanship.
higher for me?
It is higher than for you than for anybody else. Nobody's as good a horseman as a paladin.
I didn't make
I
the
made
horsemanship.
my.
So stable Flash above deck.
Yeah, I probably would.
Just put him down if there's a storm or something.
Oh yes, that probably would be a better idea.
There you go.
You can even walk him back and forth, let him stretch his legs sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I did make the meme and I shared it in the Saturday Night Gaming chat.
Oh no. I'll look it up when I'm not recording my screen.
Okay.
Okay. So you load the families. You load the families. You load the kids. You load the horses. Um, and I'm assuming the gear. You do your standard loot and scoot, and then the flounder sets sail and gets back underway. Anybody else want to do anything else?
I guess it's back to homework for me.
No, no. Are you're not going through with the plan?
Uh, claim the spoils of like. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can do that.
You could probably get Daryl and Scar to help you out.
Yeah, I probably could.
Why don't you share with the class?
So, use fly as the eagle. We can go rescue the exiles, claim them as the spoils of war, finders keepers, and then because I mean, technically, the people of Israel, in Christianity, where they enslaved the Canaanites under a death penalty as a commuted sentence. So everybody gets to join.
Christoph got his exile.
Yeah, he did. He did.
That he
He didn't
did.
say for how long.
Nope. It was not. It was not for a determined amount of time.
And Christoph, by them being bound to your vassals, Christoph gets more vassals.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. I still will remember this. Definitely write this down.
we have given you more vassals. Smells like betrayal.
How dare you strengthen my lands and my ship and my claim? Don't help me a second time.
I can do this on my own. I'm a strong, independent teenager. Oh,
I miss my friends. I mean,
Right.
yeah, but wait 15 minutes for the mood to invert. And
Mm.
okay, so we've had our fun.
Yep.
We've avoided so the execution debate. All right, that's 50 for Christoph, and then Rosebro saved multiple people.
Hooray.
This is not. I offered a fair amount of skill points, but this was not a really high skill pointy adventure. Fights rarely are.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The Bridle of Magic Flight was clever. The Flying Carpet of Adhesion was very clever. The Double Carpet of Adhesion was clever. The Double Charge was good. Defeating the Goblins was meh. They were so overpowered. Saving the village. So Palladium highly rewards saving multiple people. In innocence. The execution debate. Scarrett and Christoph got some points for role playing and reasoning on that.
Nice.
Christoph got points for carrying out the execution, and then Cookman, Scarrett, and Rosebro got varying levels of points for saving everybody from the execution. Again, saving multiple people is kind of the big high reward.
Hooray.
So not a high XP day because it's a fight. It was a fight day.
Mhm. Yeah.
And we're still running short. We're still running short adventures, but this was kind of an episode. And Roseboro, you missed it, but kind of the plan for the campaign is the Dawn Treader kind of a setup.
Got
Where
it.
they're going to
Okay.
want me to set up kind of like a daisy chain of shorter adventures.
Okay.
And the ship is going to keep making its mercantile and trading stops.
Okay.
As it works its way to Byzantium. So it'll take longer, but you'll have more side quests and get a much bit more vivid experience of the Eastern territories as you journey. That was kind of the setup. If you object to that and you want to power your way through to the goal, then I will definitely listen to that. But that's kind of where people have been going with the campaign.
Okay.
That works. All right. Here's your totals in addition to your skill points, skill checks. 450 for Cookman.
450.
Scarrett hit like every reward button that exists in my understanding of this gaming system.
Yay!
750. 750.
Yes.
Wow.
He did some
Yeah,
fun
well,
stuff. Yeah, that was
that's
fun.
the difference between just straight rolls and really getting into how Palladium is supposed to go. You know,
Yeah.
he was
I just
constantly
like
thinking,
hitting things.
constantly adapting, trying out new tricks. Kristoff did some fair role playing, gave us a better idea of his character, who is more frightening and disturbing than we originally had thought.
Yes.
It was some good role playing of the "I'm not a convert, you death cultists are insane." And so 550 with Kristoff. And Rose Road didn't do a lot of individually clever things, but he did he did make the role that saved a lot of people. So he's also coming in at 650.
Nice.
Nice. All right.
I just need one more good game like that, and I'll level up.
Woohoo!
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not. We don't really have time in these short sessions to run a lot of NPCs, so I'm not including them. And I'm not penalizing them. I'm just not handing them experience for when they're not here. So
Right.
Oh, Bruce.
yes.
I just got the exact amount of XP necessary to go to level 2.
Okay, but you need to go to
Nice.
sleep. So
I do.
we'll put that on the list of things to do after you get done with your AV stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll definitely work on that.
Okay, we'll work on that tomorrow.
Yep. Sounds like
Congratulations.
did you let me know when you stop the recording because I want to see your reaction to this ridiculous meme.
1 second.